This place feels like it's straight out of a movie. Let's go beach hopping in Las Terrenas, Dominican Republic. Located on the north coast, Las Terrenas is a resort town along the Samana Peninsula of Dominican Republic. Surrounded by water on three sides definitely gives this area a distinct small island feel, secluded from the rest of the country. This Caribbean beach town has a rich local culture with a subtle blend of European influences. The primary language is Spanish, and it's quite common to hear French, Italian, and even English being spoken throughout town. An absolute cosmopolitan delight is to start the day ordering coffee in Italian, breakfast pastries in French, and arranging transportation in Spanish. Las Terrenas is the perfect town to practice speaking multiple languages, enjoy eating various cuisines, and experience a melting pot of cultural influences while still maintaining that strong local island culture of the Dominican Republic. Walking through town, distinctive Caribbean murals adorn the walls and throughout the local shops. Fashions are a whimsical blend of European influence and the bright, bold patterns traditional to tropical islands. While there are many cultures represented in Las Terrenas, there is little to no trace of American influence. There are no American fast food restaurants or chain retail shops. The English spoken around town is likely to be the Queen's English, or probably even spoken with a German accent. Las Terrenas is not as popular as Punta Cana for the American tourists. And while this town definitely feels like a well-kept secret, I was surprised at how many of my friends had both heard of Las Terrenas and had traveled there. It is worth remembering that Dominican Republic is a huge island with lots of different attractions for housing and hotel accommodations beyond the large, all-inclusive resorts that have been the center of bad press recently.
Those boats aren't that far. I could totally make it. I'm going to swim. Cloudy weather is not going to stop us. We're going in.
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and it just started raining. I don't care, I'm going in the water anyway. The rain is finally cleared and I think it's going to be a beautiful afternoon. For cost and convenience, there are a ton of private home rentals, including the Las Palmas residence cottages that we stayed at. These private gated cottages were the perfect retreat for us to stay at. One of my favorite activities is sitting on the front porch, eating local mangoes and coconut bread, hanging out with friends on this rainy afternoon. Just look at these perfectly manicured grounds. Private residences and condos are popular options, especially with full or partial kitchen, to truly relax and unplug from the normal hustle and bustle. For me, there is absolutely no comparison to the high-walled properties of the all-inclusive resorts scattered around the island and these smaller, simpler cottages around the island. We spent more time at the cottage than I had expected, but that doesn't mean we stayed there all day. Of course we hit the beaches, but the best way to get around town was to hail a green-vested moped driver. For a small fee, they'll take you anywhere in Las Terrenas, usually about $50 Dominican, which is $1 in the US. And yes, I am filming on the back of a speeding moped, but trust me, we weren't going that fast and my drivers were definitely experts getting around town. The entire north coast of Las Terrenas is lined with picture-perfect white sand beaches. We spent most of our time at Playa Bonita and Playa Papi, but there are tons of other little secluded areas to go and enjoy the water. One thing they all have in common is these white sand beaches are clear and calm. Playa Poppy can get a little bit breezy, enough to attract kite surfers on high wind days, but we did not have any more than just a light breeze while we were at the beach. Beachfront dining, excellent pasta and drinks with this view. Many of the beachside dining offered complimentary beach seating and cabanas for customers. It was easy to spend the entire afternoon enjoying the hospitality in these resort-quality spots, eating lunch, brunch, late afternoon snacks, and drinking. Staying hydrated is important. Beyond the beach, there are other water sports such as nearby scuba diving and the popular El Limon waterfall. Thanks for joining me in Las Terrenas. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos from Jen There, Done That.